Greetings once more, dear friends. Radical Dragon back once again with a very, very special unboxing today. This just arrived a little bit earlier than expected from Arrow and is their release of Kimchi-Woon's spectacular The Good, the Bad, the Weird, his self-proclaimed Kimchi Western, and a bit of an assembly for him of some of the actors that he's worked with most often in his career. So we have The Good, here played by Jung Woo-sung, The Bad, played by the phenomenal Lee Byung-hyun, who'd worked with Kim Jee-Woon many, many times, and The Weird, played by Song Kang-ho. A really great fun movie. Maybe not Kim Jee-Woon's best movie, but certainly a very strong contender for his most fun movie. So we're going to get this nice little O-ring that kind of houses the Arrow kind of deluxe set inside, available in two different versions. It's available as so we get a kind of shiny gloss finish, and then we get a nice matte underneath. So it's available as a standard Blu-ray release, which this one is. It's also available as a 4K, which I didn't opt for because very luckily Arrow sent me the test screener for the 4K, so I can do a comparison between the 4K and the Blu-ray, which I will do when I do a review. This is a movie that I've bought a whole bunch of times. Previously, there wasn't really a decent special edition available, not even really in Korea. CG Entertainment put out a digipack. I had the German digibook, which was a sort of DVD Blu-ray combo, but not English friendly in terms of on disc, so I ended up just getting the regular English UK Blu-ray and stuck that in there. So I would have English subtitles, but really excited to kind of get a chance to upgrade to this all bells and whistles version. So we shall take a little look inside here and see what we're getting. I think the on-disc extras are largely the same for both versions. So if you get the 4K version or if you get the regular Blu-ray version, you get the same extras. So we're getting quite a lot of stuff on the discs. We're getting a little poster here. I think our artwork is by Nathaniel Marsh. He did the artwork on the cover, which wraps all the way around. It looks pretty damn cool. And then I think we get a repeat of Nathaniel Marsh's artwork on a poster, which looks like it's a horizontal poster, which makes sense. Follows the scene which wraps around the box. And then we're getting our original Korean poster on the back. Again, really nicely printed, as we usually always expect to get from Arrow's deluxe versions. And we're getting a booklet, which is, again, got some different piece of artwork on the front from Nathaniel Marsh. Arrow's books traditionally microscopic text and no change here. So they cram an awful lot in, even though it doesn't look like that fat a book. You're getting a lot in here. So that's Kim Jee-Woon's director's statement. And we're going into our production notes. An interview with Song Kang-ho, interview with Lee Byung-hyun, and interview with Jung Woo-sung. These I actually suspect will be very similar to the interviews that were included in the old German digibook release, because it did have interviews in here, but they were quite short. So I think it's probably these same little bits that have been translated across. Nice to be able to have an English version and not have to use Google Translate. And then we're getting The Education of Kim Jee-Woon by Darcy Paquette. Oh, some great stills from the movie. A Manchurian Western Redux, Bounty Hunting in a Colonial Expanse by Kyu-Hoon Kim. Reflecting on the Irony of Life in the World of Genre by Cho Jae-wee. Why Buy Land When Your Country's Stolen? The Good, the Bad, the Weird and the Violence of Displacement by Ariel Schudson. And then our production credits. And notes about the presentation, letting us know that it is presented in its original 2:3:5 aspect ratio. And there's two cuts of the movie. We're getting the Korean cut and the international cut, both presented with a 7.1 audio mix. And the new presentation of the movie has been approved by director Kim Jee-Woon. Very cool indeed. Inside our box here, we're getting a reversible cover, so you can spin that around and get both artworks. We get the original Korean poster there, and then if you wanted to, you could kind of go with that same version of Nathaniel Marsh's. And then we're also, looks like we're getting some cards. Nice. I think that was a cover of the old CG Entertainment digi. So basically we're getting character cards for Lee Byung-hyun, for Song Kang-ho, and for Jung Woo-sung. Very appropriately, a little kind of wee teaser for A Fistful of Dollars. And then note about the Arrow Player, which I think the movie has already gone up on the Arrow Player, and you can get 30 days free if you enter the promo code SCREAM30, so one of you can jump on and do that. And then on disc extras wise, we have an enormous stack on there too. I'll pop this up and I'll pop the text up for what we're getting on disc as well. So we are getting our brand new 4K master approved by the director, 2 different cuts of the movie. So we're getting the international and the Korean version of the film, but presented via seamless browsing, so you can switch back and forth. We're getting a brand new audio commentary by film critic James Marsh and film critic and producer Piers Conran, an archival audio commentary by the director Kim Jee-Woon, along with stars Song Kang-ho, Lee Byung-hyun and Jung Woo-sung. That's on the international version. And then an archival audio commentary by Kim Jee-Woon with his cinematographer Lee Mo-gai, his lighting director Oh Sung-chul, art director Cho Hwang-sung. That's on the Korean version. And as I mentioned earlier, a newly filmed introduction to the film by Kim Jee-Woon. Disc 2 is the bonus features, and that gives us Corralling Chaos in the Desert, a new interview with director Kim Jee-Woon, Dusty Dust-Ups and Sweaty Saddles, a new interview with martial arts coordinator Jung Do-hoong, archival making of films and featurettes, trailer gallery, and an image gallery. Very cool indeed. So an absolutely loaded set. It's going to be really interesting to kind of see how the regular Blu-ray compares with the 4K release. But yeah, just absolutely delighted that we're getting more really solid, great releases in the UK of Kim Jee-Woon movies. And we previously had, actually eating very well if you're a Kim Jee-Woon fan, because we had the glorious release of A Bittersweet Life from Second Sight, also starring Lee Byung-hyun. We've got The Quiet Family, I Saw the Devil, and The Tale of Two Sisters, all coming from Umbrella very recently. So yeah, just really, really nice. And I think it would be interesting to see if at any point we get a release of The Foul King, which was one of the other times he worked with Song Kang-ho. But this has gone on entirely too long for what should have been a simple unboxing, but take it as a measure of how much I'm a huge super fan of Kim Jee-Woon's work, and particularly of The Good, the Bad, the Weird. It's a very happy day, so looking forward to diving into the release properly, and I'll do a full review in due course. But that is it. If it's your first time stumbling onto the channel, then do please consider clicking the red button and subscribing. If you really dig what I do, there's a bunch of ways you can help support the channel. Most easy way is the Patreon, and then you find a link down to that underneath. If you want to pick up the movie and you haven't had a chance yet, do please consider getting it from the Terracotta store, because I'm an affiliate with Terracotta. And that is it. I will have rambled at you enough for today. I will see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. You're a fucking hero if you made it to the end of this. I will see you on the next one. Take care.